The inspection report was that drain right there, secondary drain, that connects to the AC air handler or the condenser. So whenever it's on, it sweats. So it was leaking on top of the this gutter here. So we extended it out for clearance. So it'll no longer drain. It's gonna land straight on the grass.
Okay.
So and then we repainted that because it had a little discoloration on it. So that's taken care of. We put the splash blocks on so that way that the water can splash away from the house.
Okay.
Put it there. We put more splash blocks here.
Okay,
Pretty much every gutter, every downspout has a splash block, and we put those downspout extenders down there as well. That way it can hit this canal and the water drains that way.
Okay.
All right. The only thing outside really is I did tell the painters to come back out here and kind of just give it a little touch up. So she's going to close the garage in a bit, just kind of spray it down, and then the painter will come this evening to kind of repaint it some.
Okay.
I'm going to pull up the inspection report also. That way we can kind of go through it.
I'll take my shoes off.
Yes, but let's just get more stuff in here. That way we don't.
Put dirt in the house.
Yeah. That should close by itself.
So what's this thing right here? Is that the water?
That's going to be the main cutoff, correct? Yeah.
Okay.
So because it's a townhome, that area on the side where it's close to the next building, it's a fire-rated area, so there could be no penetrations there. So we had to put the cutoff in the house.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Oh, hi.
Nice, she's cleaning. So if we go back here, this is the barbecue.
Okay, I'm coming around there.
Sorry. So the barbecue pit, it was claimed that it wasn't working, but it's not the case. I don't think he knew how to operate it, but it's fine. So you do that, then you can kind of see there, the flames are already catching on. The flames on that one's catching on, flames on this one. So yeah, everything's working fine with this. You can see them turn on already, so they just need a little bit of time and they'll start to kind of catch.
Okay.
So this is working good. Checked all the plugs. I had the electricians come and checked everything. So yeah, we're
So
good
the
on
directions,
everything.
if somebody wants to use this, it's right here.
Yeah,
right?
it should be here. Yeah, this is the manual right there. And there's a couple little parts that we didn't use that are in there, so we got it stored there.
Okay.
Only thing which I think Heather mentioned with you is that there's not enough clearance. There's obviously not enough space, so that's where the plans called for it. That's where the city wanted it. So this is where the condenser has to go.
Okay.
So yeah, that will stay. I mean, it's I mean, obviously,
So-
you can just wiggle around it, but there's still
Yeah,
a
that was the
surface.
thing. I couldn't get by
Yeah,
it.
well, the
but-
gate, it's got a gate entrance over there.
Yeah.
He'll just have to change, if he wants to,
To
change
come-
the lock so he can open both sides.
Right.
We, for construction purposes, we didn't want people from the outside to have access
come
back
in.
here, so really the only access is through the inside. But,
Right.
that can always be changed out.
Yeah.
So your gas line is right there, your service meter, sorry. So that's that, and then hose bibs and whatnot.
Okay.
So yeah, that pretty much completes the outside here. Start coming in here. Yeah, she's gonna do the final cleaning, so by today it should be completely done.
Okay.
So let's see here. All right, so let me go ahead and pull up that report so we can kind of go.
I have just a little
Oh,
right
nice.
here.
Okay. So here, dishwasher trim strips. Never had to have installed any dishwasher trim strips. It's not supposed to be super tight, just in case you ever need to change it out. So what we did
So-
is we painted these little clips, but I mean it's secured. It's not going nowhere.
Okay.
So we painted that way it's not visible. Got plenty of clearance on this side and this side, so can't see no cables, no nothing. It's pretty covered. And then if you look at the toe kick, we already installed that. So yeah, the toe kick's been installed. This right here, we popped this off. It said that there was a little obstruction here. Removed that, so now you can see it's on perfectly fine. No more. It was kind of bent down a little bit right here.
Right.
And if you see that, the disposal was another one.
Yeah, I checked that already. No.
So that's working, no more noise. So I think there was like a little plastic clip or something that was in there. It was kind of getting hit, so plumber came and took it out. Another thing on the inspection report was the windows. So this is the living room area. And code does not require them to be egress. So egress is basically like the upstairs where they can slide up.
Right.
Yep.
So the thing that he was saying about these windows is that they were
They were non-egress is what it was saying. So they weren't serviceable is basically what he's trying
that
to
they
say.
couldn't open, but
Yeah.
you know, it was something else. He was saying that the
Oh, the seals of them being
The
broken.
seals
Yeah,
were
that's
broken.
upstairs. I will
Yeah.
get to that here in a bit.
okay,
Yeah.
that's what he was saying. the
Correct.
seals
Yeah,
were
but
broken.
these windows are fine. They
Yeah,
pass.
they
They're
look
obviously
different
they're all
now.
the same as the other ones. So
Yeah, he was saying that's why they were cloudy, and so now they look clean. So
yeah, well yeah, we can these up. So, yeah, we'll see the ones upstairs right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I went ahead and we also regrouted all the places that needed it. So that's already
Okay.
been taken care of.
Okay.
The seats have since been adjusted, so they're not splashing out no more.
Okay.
Yeah, so we already adjusted that. This room's clean. Just get this little piece of trash here. Alright, everything's already worked thermostat. As you can see, it's real cold in here. I turned
Right.
it down for the walkthrough. Everything else is working good. Lights there. Lights
Yeah, I
there.
checked all the lights.
Okay, so you
the
already
other
saw that
day.
everything was
Yeah,
working good? Okay.
everything was working.
Good
Yeah.
deal, good deal. He claimed that there was trip hazards in the house. What he was talking about was this, but that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. That's not a trip hazard. It's just the tile with this wood. This wood's like an inch thick, and tile's a quarter of an inch thick. So
Yeah.
it's not going to be fully even. But yeah, regardless, it's definitely not a trip hazard. All right, we get up here. Carpet's already been
Cleaned.
vacuumed, so I don't want to step in the rooms too
Okay.
much. But you can see there the windows are cleaned and the screens are in. You can kind of see it look a little bit cloudy down there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see.
so we got the screen
Thank
in
you.
there.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Half the bath. Cleaned out also. Let's check this. No splashing. So that's good. And then we went ahead and grouted also wherever the grout was falling at. So I think there was like a spot right here and a spot there. So you can kind of see it's already been taken
Yeah.
care of. Mm-hmm.
Is that a spot right there?
No, this is just like a little bit of like the caulking and the grout and stuff, but it's fully sealed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like the edge of the tile.
And it was one door, but I checked all the
Yeah,
doors.
no, we already
Yeah,
adjusted them, so they came, they adjusted everything.
Okay.
I think one thing that he pointed out was the height of the door, but we don't cut the doors. They come from fabrication like that. So the clearance, there's plenty of airflow, so there's nothing wrong with the doors.
Okay.
That window's been fixed, no more cloud. That one had a little seal issue, so I replaced the whole sash down there.
Okay.
And there's a window screen on there too now.
Okay.
And same for these two right here. So I believe that one was a little bit cloudy also, so replace that one and got the two screens on there.
Okay. So in this room, it was the
A subfloor problem.
subfloor.
So yeah, so the two areas that he pointed out, one was here. So I had them come, if you can feel, it was just a little
Yeah,
gap in the
I
padding.
didn't feel it again.
Yeah,
when
it was
I
just a
came
little
last
gap in the
time.
padding, but and then those two spots here. So they came, they pulled the carpet, replaced the padding, and put the carpet back on. So that's
Okay.
been fixed also.
Okay, and
And
then also the bathroom.
And then the bathrooms, not
splashing.
sure. Well, I think that's just a splashing issue, but
Yeah.
you can see here, I mean, it's pretty
It's not
controlled.
splashing, yeah.
This one's pretty controlled also. So
Okay, that's
yeah, water's not getting splashed anywhere.
Okay.
The grout in this house was fine. There was no issue with
Right,
it. So yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then the other things were in the attic. My husband
Correct, yeah,
did
so if
take a video. I'm not gonna go up there.
Okay. I took a
if
little
we
video
can go
for
over
you.
this. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
so,
could send
let
me
me
that
see.
video, and then if you
I'll
could,
send it to you right now. But yeah. So okay, so we already talked about that. We already did that. The range hood, we did that. Roof penetrations, I'll show you in the video. Air plumes, I'll show you in the video. All of this AC stuff, we'll talk about it right now in the video. The flute pipe ceiling, that's been done. I got that in the video. Plumbing fixtures, okay, so yeah,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no leak or
Okay.
nothing. What essentially happened here was, so I have a little thing here until y'all put like a washer machine or something. So that's what the odor smell was coming from, was just
Okay.
here. So I just put a little piece of plastic. So yes, this plastic, just be aware that it does need to come out.
Okay.
If he plans on putting a washer here, the drain from the washer connects in there. So that's where the sewage smell was coming from, was because this was popped out.
Okay.
Now, we also, that pipe right there, we've already sealed it. So, and it's got plenty of give to where if a dryer gets put in here, just plugs right over. So, so yeah, so this is ready to go. Water's working fine. We tested it. So yeah, this is good.
Okay. So why would the sewage smell be there? Because
this is popped open. We shouldn't have popped it open. Our plumber popped it open. The reasoning why they pop it open is because a lot of times, look, I'll show it to you right here. So that right there is straight vent. So that ties in with the main sewage drain of the house. So essentially, you know, most times builders will leave it like covered with the plastic tap that it comes with. But then a lot of people, when they buy the home, they have no idea where the drain's at, so they start freaking out. So, you know, whenever we were close to completion, the plumber thought that it was probably sold or something and popped it out. So that way, whoever moves in here knows where their drain's at. Exactly. So, yeah. So anyway, he popped it out a little too soon. So just to kind of help mitigate that a little bit, I got this little plastic right here, which has been doing a good job. It doesn't really get through. But yeah, make sure to note that, you know, pop it out or whatever. So yeah, all of this is good to go. The doors are working good. They close a little. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of these bifold doors, but that's what had to come here because of the space and stuff. But they get the job done. So yeah, we'll talk about that here in a bit.
Yeah, I had a video of the attic, but if you have one, showing
I'll show it to you. All the little things that got changed and whatnot. So, and that's another reason why I have the AC so cold is because I want to work the air handler. That way I can go and inspect and make sure that there's no air condenser leak, because it said it had like a coolant leak to it. So yeah, the guys came, they fixed all that. So I'm just gonna go back up there in a bit and inspect and re-inspect it myself before I head out of here.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, we talked about the sewage over, that's been fixed. The machine wash connections have been fixed. The roof rainwater drainage, I put the extended downspouts, I put the splash blocks. So all of this has already been done. Door clearances, we just checked them, they're all responding well. Sink splash, we already did that. The shower grout, we already did that. Sink splash, we already did that. The GFCI outlet here in the half, that's already been fixed. Should have a green light if it's working. So, look, green light. So yeah, it's working. GFCI is working. The sink splash, we already checked that. The subfloor in the primary, we already walked it. Window glass damage in the primary, that's already been fixed. Window screen has been added. The door latches, I mean, we checked all the doors, so they're all catching. Missing window screens have been put on. The window seal failure, there's no more, we saw that there's no more foggy windows, we replaced them all. Tile grout in the common area, we did that. Trip hazards, really it was just those small little minimal things. Garage door, said that the painter's gonna come later today to respray the whole thing. He'll get that taken care of. Kitchen, caulking's been done. Wall damage was right here. So, you know, it's not that noticeable, but they kind of like fixed it up a little bit to where it's not very apparent. So yeah, that's been fixed. Cabinet and wall finish, we kind of repainted everything, so it's looking good. There was another one where there was a big gap here, so they stuffed some caulking in there to seal it up. So that's been done and retouched. And countertop, that's the countertop caulking. Egress windows, that's what we were talking about here. So yeah, those will stay like that. Interior doors, we already adjusted them, so everything's working good on that. And the built-in grill, I already demonstrated to you that. So, so yeah, so let me just show you that video.
So I'm gonna turn this video off and then I'll just send my video to him also.
Let's see here. Look at the HVAC report real quick.
That video.
Yeah. Switch. That's the float switch right there. That's the float switch. So we already installed it. Condensate float switch. That's in there. Float switch device. That's been installed. Everything's been covered. Everything's been cleaned. It's saying that there was mold-like substance, but it's just that black tar right there. That's how they mask that. Whenever they put those ducts into the air handler, and even with the returns and whatnot, they put like a black mask, like a kind of like a tar, and that helps just really keep it nice and airtight. Just a little dusty, but they went out there, and I mean, I kind of get close to it. There's no, you see, it's just black. It's not mold or anything like that. That's just that tar that goes around there. So that's good. They went in there, like I said, they came and tested everything. There's no leaks, nothing coming out. The drain pan's already been fixed with all the little kind of gunk that was on there. So they went ahead and they scraped off all that rust, and they went ahead and put that black water resistant tar on there also. So that's already been done. This pipe was a little too low. I mean, you can move it. I mean, you'll see right there in the video, I kind of move it, but it's a personal preference. Some people leave it in direct contact with the pan. This inspector called for it to be off of it, so I went ahead and twisted it off a little bit. So no longer is it's in contact with the pan. And the coolant leak, there was apparently a coolant leak. So I'm gonna go and verify that here right now if you want to wait on me. Go check. So yeah, that pretty much does that. Roof penetrations were